Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Assetto Corsa, and from behind the tires is where we're at. I've decided to come back into Assetto Corsa because there's some news. Also because there's a game mode that I either missed that they added, or they added in the most recent 0.8.5 update. This is a race weekend where I have practice, then qualifying, and then the race. And I've decided to jump into this mental Mclaren P12 or whatever the heck it is. I don't know anymore. There's so many cars. I am using the manual transmission, turning down the volume a little bit on my headphones just so I can listen to myself think. Manual transmission, of course. Flappy pedals on this car. And we are at Vallelunga. I'm not sure what it's called. Let's try this. This is a nice fast track. I forgot to shift already. And I figure I had the wheel set up already. Concentrating. Because I just recorded some F1 with Beef, so figure it's like a 20-minute process to set this wheel and pedal setup up, so I might as well take advantage of while it's set up. But yeah, the news... Oh god, the news is I don't know this track, and I have the racing line off. Perhaps that'll have to change, but I know that there's this turn that sneaks up on me here. Yes, alright. I know I'm doing quite terribly, aren't I? But the news is, it is April 20... Oh no! April 20-something today. And here we go, this will be easier when I have somebody in front of me. And the news is that on May 5th, or no, May 2nd, even better. On May 2nd is when they will be adding an update for multiplayer. So there's still not necessarily much of a championship style racing thing yet, but there's multiplayer being added on May 2nd. So look forward to that. I don't know if or... Oops, I keep forgetting to shift. How many of our friends perhaps own Assetto Corsa or not? So we will have to see if we actually do get to play multiplayer Assetto Corsa, but that's a big update. Alright, I'm trying to actually concentrate here. Where's my timer? I think I set only 5 minutes for practice. And then 10 minutes for the qualifying session. Which I'm assuming takes your best lap, and then that is your qualifying. I'm not sure how this type of... Whoops, I'd probably... Well, maybe first gear is alright for this turn, but... Whoop, up, up, up! I seem to be doing okay. I have enabled traction control, simply because this is one of those fast supercars that I would have a big issue if I did not. And it might be hurting me as far as like my performance is concerned, but I don't mind. Yeah, see, I can still do that. Still go sideways. Still trying to get used to using a manual transmission, if you will, and racing without the racing line. I've turned on... Oh, well, that's the session, I guess. So that second lap was all right. Where did I end up? I ended up... Oh, I got confused. Somebody's name is Curtis. I am... Oh, I'm first. But not by much. So I'm competitive. They are on 82% difficulty, I believe, is what I put the the AI on, so that's good. I'm best, but not by much. I'm not like 10 seconds ahead of everybody. So between 82 and 85%, depending on the type of race and whether or not I'm familiar with the track, is a good... Oop, stalled it. Nobody's coming, right? All right, just checking my blind spot. Oh, I see. In the lower bottom is the time remaining. Okay, so there's a this is more going to be a proper practice qualifying session because we actually have some time here. Whoa! Oh God! Oh God! Or not. So much for that traction control, eh? Oh, brother. Alright, we got this right-hander coming up. Whoops, forgot the shift, sorry. I also have tire wear on. This is the first time I have that on. I don't know where I can see or what little app I can pull up that tells me what my tire wear situation is. I feel like there's already too many apps that I have open here. Although I can hear the squealing. I can hear the squealing. Yeah, I think in this latest update they added a few, whoa, Lotus vehicles. Don't cut down into me, my friend. Thank you. Ah. Oh, that was too soon. Too soon, man. I also enabled an option for visual damage. I don't remember seeing that before. I don't remember seeing that before. But I have physical damage or mechanical damage actually off. So yeah, I don't know. I can't say I remember ever seeing an option for that, and whether or not it's actually like there's a damage model in the game or not. Whoops, 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 whoops. Alright, we seem to be doing okay-ish, except for that one time I hit the wall. Let's not talk about it. Whoa! Like now, I said not to talk about it! Oh. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Don't go into the track. This is qualifying, Kurt. You need to be posting good times. Good times! So far, I don't believe I've done such a thing. What does it gotta be, like 141 or something like that? Ugh. Can I do this flat out? No. No, I can't. Oh! Alright. Oh, I'm hearing scrapages. Scrapage! Alright, alright. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Well, I'll have time to do one more lap after this one. Because they're like... minute-and-a-half laps. No pressure, Kurt! Take it nice and smooth, nice and steady. The race itself is 5 laps long, so it's going to last less time than the qualifying session is. Stop doing that at that turn. I do enjoy this game. It is... I was kind of critical of it at first for being quite expensive for an early access racing game. But I have since changed my tune, especially when comparing it to other racing simulators on the market. It's fun, it's realistic, and it has enough options where, as you can tell... Alright, let's lift a little bit here. We need to actually set a good time this lap. There we go. Like, that's something that I was talking to Beef about. I'm like, oh, multiplayer is going to be in this game. And he doesn't like using his wheel. I feel kind of bad, because he bought that for Formula 1 after such high praise from me for using a racing wheel, and he doesn't like it. I mean, there are built-in support for controllers in Assetto Corsa, and I can only assume with the assists that you can enable or disable, it should be reasonably playable with the controller. Am I right? Perhaps not the same experience as I'm having here with my flappy paddles. The clicking action, somewhat satisfying. Alright, don't hit this curb. Very nice, very nice. But I'm sure it could be passable for a good racing game. Certainly, hopefully better than Grid. And it's the recent news, if you haven't been paying attention, is a new Grid has been announced for release in June. I say new with parentheses because it's pretty much using the same assets as 153. That's all right. What's this guy just coming out of the pits right now? Are you so confident you haven't started qualifying? Yeah, it's coming out in June. It's called Grid Motorsport or Autosport. It sounds a lot like Forza, because Forza is motorsport or autosport or something. And it is basically using the same, I'm assuming, engine and assets as Grid 2, except they say that they have learned from feedback, perhaps from such as my own, the criticisms of the arcade nature of Grid 2, and they're going back to more of the TOCA race driving formula of actual circuit, more circuit tracks as opposed to the race. I'm sorry, the what's the word I'm looking for? Street racing. More, still probably, I'm going to say it's probably going to be more online with the early Forza games, as in, still probably arcade-ish, but hopefully a little bit more realism and simulator improvements. One of the things they say is that, yes, they have added an in-car view. That was probably the biggest gripe, even before it got released for Grid 2, is that it didn't have an in-cockpit view. 146. Do I still get to do this lap? Because I passed the finish line before the time was up? Let's see how we can do passing this guy. He's in the same car as me. Oh, you can flat out through that turn. Okay. That'll shave a few seconds. I keep forgetting to shift. That's my problem. Hello, friend. How are you? They brake really early. That might be the difficulty I have it set on. Blah! Scrapies! Alright, concentrating. I feel like this is gonna be my best lap, but I don't know that it counts. 6th. Oh, I'm in 6th. Okay, that's the qualifying position. That's nice. I like a racing game where I'm not miles behind everybody because the AI is too difficult, but then also I don't like being miles ahead of everybody because they're too simple. I like a realistically mediocre performance. Does this count? Does it count? Does it count? It does! I've went up into 3rd. Alright. That is the end of qualifying. And they appear to really put the simulator in sim racing, because it seems like they want me to go back to the pits, but I'm actually just going to say back to pits, or do that. Yes, goodbye. Fade to black. Woo, qualified 3rd. Feeling good, feeling good. And now the race happens, so that's where all of this feel-goodness is going to fade away. Alright, sip of water before the race gets going. I am ready. Still not quite sure how to do a start. Should I rev the engine and then pop it in the first? Does this car have like a launch control? Oh, my car isn't even on. Yellow. 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 What's happening? Uh-oh, did the game freeze? That's no good. No? Okay. Oh god, okay, oh god! What the heck just happened there? The game wasn't responding. I don't know, maybe I lost focus on the window. These Ferraris, they're ganging up on everybody else. Am I clear inside? Alright, remember I can power through this turn and then gas, 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 gas. Probably shift too soon there, but... Whew, okay. Forgot to shift, dang it. Whoa, okay. There's also something I haven't messed with in this game is the car setups, because I haven't even looked at it. I'm assuming it's really complicated, like really realistic, changing like spring rates on the suspension and like wheel camber and should I be in first for this turn? Seems like I should be in first for this turn. Excuse me. Hi. I'm gonna take this guy on this turn. Maybe not, maybe not. Change my mind. You get a free pass this day. There we go. Oh, I had to lift there. Whew, that was tense. Oh, this push is going to come to shove around this corner. Okay, he's the one who was shoved. Get shoved. Get a shove job. Whoa, whoa, stay on the track job, Kurt. God, I feel like I'm slowing down too much for that turn too early. Alright, let's power through it. Zzz, watch the sand. Where's this guy behind me? He's on my outside. Having to check my mirrors. He's checking the inside. I've been told to wait for the consumer version of the Oculus Rift, but playing this game really makes me want one because it has Oculus support, and I just feel like, oh god, a driving game would really benefit from having a viewing angle that is actually reasonable, that I could just glance or check my blind spots or my mirrors, as opposed to having to do that and then losing track of where you're actually going. An alternate would be to get a third monitor and try that. I know that's a popular, oh, forgot to downshift there. That's a popular solution for sim racers. But I don't know. I do not know. Oh. Ah, that turn freaks me out. It's a butt clencher. Yeah, they brake too soon through there. I gotta follow my own lead as opposed to theirs. Speed, power! This is a nice car. Nice car you have here, McLaren. Thanks for letting me borrow it. Ooh, don't forget to brake. Oh yeah, I've got the grip on that corner there. Shifted too soon. Bananas! Whoa, into second. Don't forget to shift though. Speaking about the position, not your gear. I feel like I would like the Pagani style of paddle shifters more than I do the ones that are on, I think, this car, but also the, you know, like Formula 1 cars where the and even I was getting to the racing wheel that I'm using, the Logitech G27, the paddle shifters actually spin with the steering wheel. Whereas in the Zonda and the Harara, they're actually stuck to the steering column and oh no 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 no! I was thinking too much about paddle shifters. Go go go, forward forward forward. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh my god, don't hit me. Ah, my second place, and now I've got a gas light. Am I running out of gas? What's up here? Ah, boo. That sucked. but yeah, I feel like I would do better. Well, maybe not. I don't know. If you know, if they stayed on the right side, because sometimes in some of these turns, like this one, your hands go upside down, and then suddenly the shifter positions are switched, and up does not mean down or backwards anymore. Up is not down. Oh my god! Whoa! I think my wheels are starting to fade, probably from that spin. Things are getting desperate here on the racetrack with KurtJMac. Oh, I've earned an achievement, everybody. Rejoice! But do not read what it is because you're concentrating on racing, Kurt. Something about the distance I've traveled throughout my lifetime. Throughout my lifetime. I know about distance video game. Ever heard of Far Lands? Watch the grass. Alright, now kind of slow down for this turn, Kurt. Oh, he had some problems with that too. He got a little bit wibbly. Alright, I'm gonna pass you on this turn. Or not, you kind of know how to take that turn better than me. It is kind of something I was going to talk about. They added 2 new cars in this last update. And they are the Lotus, just more variants on the Lotus. Different types of, you know, the type of cars we're racing now, the big race car with the big wings on the back, and it is kind of interesting trying to see where they're trying to, or what type of racing Assetto Corsa is trying to specialize in, because they're based in Italy, so you can assume more of this style racing, but then you saw earlier that they did get a license from Corvette to put Corvettes in here, but they also don't seem, and it might just be down to licensing, they don't seem too interested in adding too many street-like cars. You know, I don't know if you're ever gonna find... Oh, can I get this guy? Not if I forget to shift. Dang it! 4th! Ah, I just lost a spot. That's alright. Ah! Woo, that was intense. Intense. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see which direction they're going, and that kind of is what brought up the new Grid game, because Grid is going for this type of game, or this type of car, this type of racing, circuit racing. What is it called in, like, Europe? I know DTM is a thing, but that's more street racing, and that's Australia, kind of. Who knows? This type of race. Let's see if the replay goes back to when I crashed. I think it will. I think it will indeed. Check out that depth of field. Sexy. Let's, how do you hide the apps? Control H. Let's do that. But yeah, I spun on like the second to last lap, didn't I? Just after the... Woo! Go KurtJMac. Or maybe it was... Oh no, was it there? Where did I spin? Oh, here's the straightaway. Yep, here I go, here I go. Ah! Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Into the dust. Oh, that's not a good camera. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. I think the AI is behaving pretty well. I know they were concerned earlier about collision detection and problems they were having with that, but let's watch that from a different angle. Not that angle, this angle. Yoink! And snap back. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, I know, this will be interesting. I like replays, can you tell? Alright, this is going to be the last replay. I'm going to choose the car... Oop. I'm car 1. Who's the car in front of me? And if there's a rear bumper cam, that should be interesting. Yeah, car 18. All right. And front bumper, front bonnet, chase. What a weird car. I haven't driven this one yet. It's got like a dome. Dome! Oh, there's no rear bumper? Is there like, if I look behind, is there a way? I'm pressing buttons. Is there like a way to look behind? I don't know if I've set that up as... No, I don't think I have. Dang it! No, I can't look behind. Oh, that would have been an interesting perspective. Let's go back to... Whoop. Whoop, not to the beginning of the race. Good grief. Ah, well. Ah, well. So anyway, kind of a scatterbrained episode of Assetto Corsa, but I felt like getting in some more practice, checking out this new race weekend thing that I forgot to share with you guys, but also let you guys know about the multiplayer coming on March 5th. Very exciting and looking forward to that. Like I said, I'm not sure if or who there will be anybody we can do multiplayer with, but Andy loses it. You can just hear the screeching as the cars go by. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but hopefully we'll be able to check that out and do some test runs and that. So until then, thank you so much for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time.